So I was doing a podcast with a buddy of mine, and he said, "When do you sleep?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, you have a business, you have 2 children, you run a motivational page, and you're a musician." And I said, "I balance it all out so that there's enough time for myself." And he said, "Well, what motivates you?" And I said, "It's my mom." And he's like, "Well, that's interesting." And I said, "Well, a lot of people don't know that my mom had me at the age of 13. And so, she put her life on hold. She decided that she was going to end up babysitting. And I believe it was probably a year or so after that, because she needed to save money to get out of the house, because she didn't really have a good support system with her parents. And not too many parents would be thrilled with her child having them at the age of 13. So she saved up every little penny, and she stuffed it underneath her mattress until she had enough money to even move us out of the house and find a place that was best suitable for us. My father didn't show up until I was about 6 years old. It was a little difficult for me, but I don't resent him, and I don't question it. But the thing is that I see a lot of people out there constantly, especially women, and they're upset because their baby daddy or the father or whatever is not involved in their kid's life, and he doesn't have to be. You don't need him. You need to be with your son or your daughter, and you need to focus on them and give them the best life that you possibly can, because they are going to remember that, and they're going to carry that on forever. So, my mom, she ended up going to school later on after a couple of years, and she became an LPN, and she worked as an LPN for years, and then she became a physician's assistant. And so she made a great life for herself. She provided everything she possibly could for me. I mean, we lived gracefully, but we weren't anywhere near comfortable. But the thing was that we had that building foundation and that love as a family, and that's what's most important that people forget about. So I just want to let all you mothers know out there, and especially single mothers, as long as you build a relationship with your child and you're there for them and you communicate with them and support them, your relationship is going to prosper, and you don't have anything to worry about. So you guys have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.